we are tracking very closely. Resident doctors will protest over the repeated delays of the NEET postgraduate counselling process by not attending the OPD services. This is the latest statement that's been issued by the Federation of Resident Doctors Association. Now, the move comes in the wake of Centre again postponing the NEET counselling process, saying that it will revisit the criteria of 8 lakh rupees annual income limit for EWS category in 4 weeks. This means that the counselling is put on hold until the matter gets decided in the top court. Hence, the counselling process has been delayed by over a month. The next court hearing is scheduled for January 6th. The Doctors Association has also demanded government and the top court to take necessary measures to expedite the NEET counselling and admission process and to fast-track the court proceedings.
Resident doctors across the country are holding the protest. The reason is they are frustrated and they are exhausted. They are saying that in the COVID time, they work for 24 hours, but because of this delay in the counseling of the NEET exams, students, they are now getting frustrated because their induction is not happening. Remember, central government has inducted 10% of reservation quota to the EWS category student, and some persons have gone to the court. So that is why the matter is stuck in the court, and the counseling is stuck, and this is the reason the new batch is yet to arrive. So now those doctors, resident doctors who are working in various hospitals in Delhi, in central government or state government run hospital across the country, they are frustrated and they are agitated and they are continuing their protest. Yesterday, they called for all India protest, and now their protest is still continue. On Monday, there is another meeting is expected of all India level Federation of Doctors Association, and where they will decide their next course of action. But right now, at many hospitals, the emergency is not yet affected, but the OPD is affected in the national capital. In many big hospitals, that includes Safdarjung Hospital, the OPD was completely shut yesterday, and today also it will not going to run. Tomorrow, when the meeting will held, then they will decide their future course of action.
All right, to understand these developments better, I'm joined by Dr. Manish Kumar, who's the President of Federation of Resident Doctors Association. Doctor, thank you for making time and speaking to Mirror Now. We understand that doctors, resident doctors across the country are overburdened, and you've mentioned the same in your letter to Health Minister also. For the benefit of our national audiences who may not be aware of this issue very closely, could you tell us the kind of challenges you are facing as a result of the delay in NEET counselling?
Yeah. Counselling 2021. The result is that our first year PG who is working almost more than 80 hours a day. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Due to delay in the NEET PG counselling, the resident doctors are working for more than 80 hours in a week. And in per duty, they have to work for more than 36 hours. Then how can you expect that a doctor working for more than 36 hours in a duty will give quality care to the patients? And they were so much frustrated that day before yesterday, they came to my office and they threatened me that, sir, we are going to suicide because it's enough. It's enough because it's already, we are 7 months late. We are not even paid extra also. In the same salary, we are working for day and night. Just few months back, we were working in COVID areas also. And when the COVID pandemic is almost over, we are being overworked with dengue pandemic is also there. We are being overworked. So it's not like that we are going to work continue like this. We have to do something. So that's why we have to call for a strike.
Right, Doctor, what is your view on the center telling the Supreme Court that it needs 4 more weeks in order to decide on the EWS ceiling, the 8 lakh rupee ceiling? What is your view on that?
No, I am not going to comment anything on the reservation policy. My point is, whatever you have to decide, whatever you have to implement it from the next session. Because in this session, you have already released your prospectus, and go through the prospectus, go as you have written in your prospectus, and start the counseling as soon as possible. What you have to implement it from the next session.
Okay, that's a valid point. Okay, so you are saying that whatever government needs to implement, it must implement from the next session, so that this session you are not overburdened and you are not stressed as a result of government's policy making and the delay it's caused. Dr. Manish?
Many students are losing their one precious year.
Yes.
Almost one precious year, because the next first date of hearing is on 6th of January, and it's not like that on 6th of January the court is going to give any verdict. So it may extend further, maybe go to March, April, God knows.
Right. Doctor, one last question. What kind of support are you getting? Is it a nationwide support that you're getting? Is there consensus among other resident doctors also? Have they joined in as far as the nationwide strike is concerned?
Yeah, it's our pan-India strike is there, and the people across the country have joined the protest, and almost more than 10,000 resident doctors have participated in it. And we are continuing with our protest, and the resident doctors are not going to attend the OPD services, whereas we are not affecting any emergency services as well as the routine services.